Alright guys, welcome to the last day before break has started. What we're going to do today here for science, I'm going to make this quick video and I'm going to show you how to make crystal ornaments for your Christmas tree. You can put ornaments in your windows. You can do all sorts of things with any type of ornament. These, for my house personally, I'm going to be doing them and putting them on my Christmas tree. So my son and my two boys had helped me earlier to make some of these, and I'll go through it and show you them. And tomorrow, which will actually be today when you're watching this video, we'll see the finished product. So what we're doing is we're using a solution which we will create out of borax and Epsom salt to form crystals around what we have made as pipe cleaners for ornaments. So what we have these pipe cleaners, and what we do is we can create ornaments simply by twisting them, making any kind of design you want. You can play around with them, you can add as many as you want. You can make them into snowflakes like I'm doing right here. And you can see it doesn't take too long. Okay, and this is simple, and then I'd actually cut them to make them all even, but you can make them into snowflakes like this. You know, maybe I would add one more, make it like simple snowflakes, something like this. You can make Christmas trees. Maybe you can make a bell. See if I can quickly make a bell. It's probably not big enough. You know, something like that. That's not really a great bell, but you know, something like that. And then we can tie it off. And what we've done is my sons have made different things. We made a Christmas tree. We made a star. And we did make a snowflake as well. Now what I have done, and you can see they were all different colors, what I've done is I had them make these, and then we painted them with neon paint and some glitter paint in order to see if we can make them glow in the dark. What we did with that, I had them paint them already so that they have dried. They've dried up, and we can put them into the solution. Alright, one other thing that's of very much importance, when I get to putting them in my solution, I have these jars here, okay? And you can see these are large enough, and you'll notice that when I put them down, I have a skewer here that I have tied off to another pipe cleaner, so that when I put these in the jar, you can see it hangs down. Okay, it doesn't touch the sides, it doesn't touch the bottom. That's very important, and it's going to allow the crystals to grow. Alright, now as far as creating the solutions, okay, I've already created my borax solution. Now I'm going to show you how I do, and by the way, this is borax. Okay, you can get it I got this at Target, you can get it at the grocery store. It's a laundry detergent, more or less like a bleach. When you are working with it, have a parent, because it is something you don't want to play with. I also am using Epsom salt for the other one. You can also use sugar. That works as well. But I'm using Epsom salt, and I have very hot water. I've boiled the water up, and I have very hot water. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these Epsom salts, and I'm going to add them in little by little, stirring the entire time. And I'm going to go until, you'll remember this word from our last unit, until they get saturated. Alright? I'm creating a solution here, right? A mixture, and a solution, a homogeneous solution. And I'm mixing these together until it gets saturated, which means that there's too much salt for the water to handle. And remember, we'll have a precipitate, which is the solid at the bottom of the solution that's formed. So once I see a precipitate start to develop or stay at the bottom, and that's when I'll stop adding any more salt. And that'll be a good sign of how my crystals can start to grow. Okay? So we're going to see how the Epsom salt works and how the borax works as well. Alright, so I've created my solutions. And now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take in my jar, and hopefully do this without making too much of a mess. I'm going to pour it right on in. Okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure, this is my other little guys, I submerge it all the way down into the solution. Okay? It's going to be submerged all the way into the solution. So on this one, I know I have to kind of make the string a little bit longer so that it submerges itself down there. And again, I don't want it to touch the sides. But as you'll see, it's submerged all the way down there. It's all underneath, other than that string hanging above. Okay? And then we're going to put that off to the side and let it grow overnight. Now I'm also going to take my borax solution here, and I'm going to add it to this jar. Again, trying not to make a mess. I have a little bit more precipitate here, so I want to try and mix this in. Okay. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop my Christmas tree in there. Again, I'm going to need to add a little bit more solution, but we're going to have it so it's submerged all the way. And you can see this one's a little bit more opaque. But the hope is that it's going to form crystals around the Christmas tree and on the pipe cleaner. And then we're going to have our solution, or our crystal ornaments made for tomorrow, and we'll see how they turn out. Okay? Alright, I will be back in a little bit with another video showing you how to make Christmas bulbs, light bulbs with our chromatography. Alright? Okay, enjoy it.